My name is Lin Xiang and I come from Penang. In order to earn a high income, I left my home alone and come to work in the capital city of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. Although I did not adapt to the environment and living habits of Kuala Lumpur at the beginning, but after living for a long time, I gradually integrate into the living habits of Kuala Lumpur. I go to work on time every day and live in the same routine. After a period, I found that I become disinterested in the things that happen around me. It seems that getting off work on time every day has become the only motivation for me. I began to dislike shopping and dinner with friends. However, until one day, a new colleague came to our company and she was in the same department as me. After getting along, I found that she also comes from Penang. She is an optimistic and cheerful person. Her arrival slowly changed my life. I start to become cheerful, motivated, like to have dinner with friends and become interested in the things around me. Since then, my life has started to change.
Many things will not be as good as we expected. In order to develop each department in the company more effectively, our company decided to adjust the employees in each department. Some of the staff are redeployed to another place to work. I feel a bit of unhappy about the decision made by the company because that means I need to adapt to my new working environment. Fortunately, I also work with her in the same place, that is Pulau Langkawi. Some of the colleagues in our company were assigned to other places such as Putrajaya, Ipoh, and Bintulu. For the reason that the company urgently needs help to handle the project, we arrived there the next day. When we arrived at the company, the manager of the company allocated the project to us. This working environment made me feel very stressed. Although I am difficult to adapt to my new working environment, but I still need to keep working hard. I am facing troubles and this made me feel very stressed. I become irritable because of the work pressure and also getting pushed at my work. However, she always gave me alignment and encouraged me. She also gave me some suggestions on how to release my stress. I am grateful to her because always support me when I am down and helpless. With her encouragement, I try to accept the new challenge and solve the trouble that I face. Gradually, our relationship is getting better. We help each other at work and learn new things together. Through the effort of every staff, the company's performance has gradually increased. Our company organized a team building to reward each staff because of the increase in performance.
The location of the team building was at Sarawak Chamber. Sarawak Chamber is a cave in Sarawak on the island of Borneo located in Gunung Mulu National Park. Sarawak Chamber is a particularly challenging tower for us. However, through this tower, we could have good fitness and get more knowledge. Before entering the cave, the staff told us the guide must assess the water level at the cave mouth. If the water level too high, the tower will be cancelled. Luckily, the water level is low, so we could enter the cave. We listened to the staff to explain the history and structure of the cave. Suddenly, the visitor in front of us screaming, "Oh, badly! There was a landslide!" I hurriedly hold her hand and ran to a safe place. At the same time, I saw an old woman was walking slowly in front of us. Without thinking, I told her run first and I stayed to help the old woman. I carried the old woman down from the cave. Lastly, all visitors were successfully run out from the cave. Luckily, there was no one injured in this incident.
After this incident, we realized that there are too many surprises and unknowns in life. Life is impermanent and precious. We must cherish each other and the people around us more. After thinking about it, we decided to return to our hometown, Penang, to work. Although Penang is an island, relatively far away from other states, it can develop into a particularly free and beautiful tourist destination. From many places, I still like Penang because it is not only the place where I have grown up, but also because it is close to the sea, which makes people feel refreshed. The reason for deciding to return home is that we can spend more time with each other and our parents. Second, we can also work in an environment we are familiar with. Then, we return home with joy and excitement. It's simply an environment familiar to the extreme. After a short break, we apply for jobs at several companies close to our house. Although the process was very difficult because some companies feel that we did not achieve their recruitment requirements. Fortunately, we were accepted by one of the companies because of our sense of responsibility, business ability, and even experience. We found a job that suits our resume and experience and continue to work hard for life.
A few years later, I took her to St. George's Church in Georgetown, Vietnam, which is an oldest Anglican church built in the 19th century. In front of the church, I proposed to her under the witness of several friends. At first, she was very surprised, but then her mood gradually turned into happiness, as if she has waited a long time this day. In front of our friends, she was moved to tears where she agreed to my marriage proposal. In the efforts and cheers of our friends, I put on her a proposal ring. At that moment, I recall my previous experience. At that time, I was still a person who was not interested in things around me and had no growth in life. Until that day, when she appeared, my life had begun to change. That was the first time I feel what love is. That is something that cannot be measured by money. Real love is able to awake your soul.